What will be different if we, the travelers, the main protagonists, were to never have set foot on the world of Teyvat? What if we never opened that fateful door in the menu screen? What changes to the timeline would occur? What would ultimately be the fate of each nation and their inhabitants? I have a few theories about what could be the dark timeline of Genshin Impact. Let's talk about it. First of all, Mondstadt, the City of Freedom. If you all can recall, our first story arc is all about Divalin's corruption done by the Abyss Order and us helping the Knights of Oblivion to stop. Traveler is actually a very important plot point to this story, due to us being the only ones that are able to purify Divalin's tears rather easily, as we are outsiders from the world of Teyvat. And so in this dark timeline, Storm Terror never got a chance to get cured and continued to wreak havoc to Mondstadt, destroying the whole city and bringing the end to many lives. Venti might be strong enough to eventually stop it, but it might take him to sacrifice most of his power or life, and maybe even have no choice but to ultimately kill his best friend, the Dragon Divalin, in the end. For Liyue, we seem to be not that much of an important piece to the story. I mean, Tartaya will still manage to find Exuvia, find out the Gnosis was gone all along. He still goes on to his unhinged plan B and tries to drown out Liyue. Liyue's forces would still be probably enough to subdue the awakened Osayo, still with great struggle. It might even come to Zhongli stepping in and actually finishing the job himself due to the Traveler not being there to drop the Jade Chamber over the Hydra's head. As that all of that was Rex Lapis' plan to test Liyue's readiness to be independent, he decides that he still won't be able to retire at this point. He continues on as the Archon, but with the dread that erosion will consume his entirety one day. Without Traveler's help in fixing the geopolitical crisis in Inzuma, the nation will remain cold and miserable under the puppet Shogun's hand, and having the Vision Hunt decree still going strong. A lot of people like Toma will lose their vision forever and never get them back. A will still be stuck and isolated, eternally meditating in the plane of Euthymia. Sumeru in the dark timeline would be very depressing. Nahida will still be unsaved, still confined in the cage the Academia made for her. Meanwhile, Scaramuche's plan to be the newly born Archon would truly be successful, as without Nahida and Traveler to stop him, and he might actually be enough to wipe the nation clean off the map. And that will be the end of the Nation of Wisdom, Sumeru. As of recording, we still don't know the whole story and resolution of the Fontaine arc, but I will assume that us, the Traveler, will be an integral piece to stopping the Great Flood prophecy from actually happening. We might find in the dark timeline a whole nation full of people who has turned back into water, and the true Hydro Archon left alone to weep for her dead nation. Rizli's still safe in his boat though. He's fine, he's chilling. Do you guys agree with these theories? What do you think will be different in a Traveler's Teyvat? How will it affect the story? Let me know in the comments below. Obligatory reminder to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.